Kiyoshi が A。やっぱり Kiyoshi がめっちゃ A やん。
Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be interviewing one of my good friends. She's my newest, best Japanese friend, I think. When I came back from Japan to America, my other friend introduced me to this girl, and I instantly thought, oh, this girl is pretty cool, so we're going to be friends, and I'm going to let her tell her story. But her name is Mari. She's from, well, you'll learn later on where she's from. But she is very smart. She's very beautiful, super gorgeous, and just her English is impeccable. Welcome, Mari. Yay, yay. Yay, Mari. Hello, Mari. How are you?
I'm good.
You're good, yeah. So we're gonna talk about
right now.
why are you super nervous. Don't be nervous. There's no reason to be nervous.
Okay.
Have you ever done a YouTube video before?
Of course not.
Of course not.
I kind of did actually.
When?
I was in college, I did. I was talking about my story
What story?
in front of camera. A
What
lot of
kind of
stories.
story?
Any stories like love story or
Love
story
story.
that happened to me. Yeah.
Love story. That's
Mhm.
good because we're gonna be talking about dating today with Japanese girls. Like we did. I did another video with my other friend Sachiko, and she talked a little bit about dating and the differences between dating in America versus dating in Japan. But I also want to get other people's opinions about that. So this is the perfect opportunity to let people know your opinion about dating in Japan versus dating in America. So, よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします.
Anyway, so how long? So what brought you to America?
Well, I was born in America.
What?
Yeah,
Really?
I was. Yeah. And I
Okay.
told you a million times.
Yeah, you did tell me.
But I forget.
I'm an
But you
old
forget
man.
all the time, yeah.
But
And when I was 1 year old or something like that, I went back to Japan and I grew up in Japan. But when I was 18 years old, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to America. I didn't speak any English at that time. I was kind of ashamed of that because, I'm like technically American too.
essentially, you're American then,
Mhm.
and you're Japanese.
Mhm.
That's cool.
Mhm.
Wow.
And so when I was 18 years old, I went to Hawaii to attend the college for 2 years, and I moved to Michigan. I transferred because I was getting bored with Hawaii, and I went to Michigan, and I graduated the college there.
So you went from Hawaii, a really warm place, to Michigan,
Mhm.
a really fucking cold place.
I
Why?
wanted to experience both of two different
alright.
American culture or
Okay,
environments
yeah,
or whatever it
interesting.
is. Yeah.
That's good. So you got the taste of a really warm climate and a really cold climate, and
Mhm.
they must have been really different though, right? Michigan and Hawaii must be crazy different.
Totally different. I would say the most different thing was people. It's kind of surprising, but the people from Hawaii are kind of cold. That's
Really?
what I felt.
And people in Michigan are
Super nice.
super nice. So the Hawaii, the climate is warm, but the people are cold, and in Michigan, the people are warm-hearted, but the weather is
That
super
is
cold.
right. That
So
is
it's just
right.
okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Why were the people in Hawaii? Why do you think they were cold? What did they do to you? What did they say to you?
They didn't really do anything, but I felt like they were there because they like Hawaii so much, so they didn't really care about other people. But like a lot of people from Michigan, they are from there, so like they know each other a lot, and I don't know, I just kind of felt like they were pretty nice to other people, and they're interested in knowing other people too.
And Hawaii, they're just like, we're in Hawaii, we like it here. I don't need to talk to anybody else. And then but Michigans, they're like, yeah, come on down to Michigan and be friends with us.
I think you could say that, yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. And you went there for school
I did.
when you were 18, so you've been there you are now 26.
I'm now 26. I went back to Japan after I graduated from college, and I worked in Tokyo for 3 years. Crazy times. And I came back to America last year. So it will have been a year this December.
All right.
Yeah.
A year this December. Wow.
I'm pretty new here.
Do you call that new? You've been in
Yeah.
Michigan and Hawaii for so long. I
I
guess you're
mean,
new to Los Angeles. Yeah.
California, yeah.
California.
Los Angeles, yeah.
And so do you like California?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why? Why do you like California? Everybody I asked this to, they say the weather. The weather's really nice, so therefore I really like California. Is that your opinion?
I don't really like the weather because I like four seasons. I also like the snow. I like cold weather and everything.
Okay.
But to be honest with you, when I got here for the first time, I wasn't really sure if I really like here or not because the traffic and people are
yeah.
sometimes cold and it's crazy here. But I kind of start to like this craziness here
Yeah.
because I get to meet a bunch of people from all over the world.
That's right. Yeah,
Pretty cool, it's
LA
pretty cool.
compared to I don't know Michigan or Hawaii, but we tend to have a lot of people from all cities, all countries,
Mhm.
all cultures, and we smash them together. And that's I think that's the best thing about LA. I mean the
Mhm.
traffic fucking sucks, horrible. So bringing all those people here, people all coming to LA creates traffic and
Mhm.
congestion, but that's whatever. But the cultures all mesh together, and that's good. You can eat different types of food, and you can see all different types of people, and that's a really good thing,
Mhm.
in my opinion. At what age did you start dating?
18 years old.
18 years old, and that was with a Japanese fellow, or
I think
a
that was
non-Japanese
with Chinese American guy.
Chinese American. Where did
Mhm.
you meet this Chinese American guy?
At the dorm
Okay,
that I was
your
staying
school
at. Yeah.
in Hawaii.
Mhm.
All right. So his personality was American then.
Yes.
Was he from Hawaii or?
I think he was from China or wherever he was, but he moved to America when he was like pretty little.
Okay. All
To
right.
California, I don't remember though, but yeah.
Okay. All right.
Super
So his
American.
personality was American, and you were with him for a long time,
Only a month or so.
about a month. So
Yeah.
you didn't get a taste of how he was then. I'm
No.
guessing. Then after that you.
I was so depressed after I broke up with him. I mean, I wouldn't call it like breakup because we didn't really date.
Okay.
But yeah, I was like depressed for a year or so because that was
Year?
my first love. So.
Yeah. It's tough to get over your first love.
And I started to date the guy from New York, I think. After
Yeah?
a year, yeah.
Okay. And he was.
Uh, he was a really good person.
Yeah.
Yeah. He
Okay.
loves nature so much, so.
Nature guy.
Nature
Alright.
guy. I'm not a nature guy. I'm from Tokyo.
Well,
so
obviously you're not a nature guy, but you're not a nature girl either.
I'm not. Yeah, that's
Okay.
what I meant.
You're from Tokyo, which is a big sprawling metropolis. There is nature there, but yeah, it's not known for its
Mhm.
like trees or forests or anything like that. So, all right, and he was American as well,
Yes.
and that was during school.
Mhm.
Okay.
When I was freshman.
Freshman. So you went from that Chinese American guy to this white guy,
Mhm.
black white guy.
Mhm.
Okay. And how was that?
It was kind of crazy because we didn't really have anything in common, so.
Nothing in common
Yeah.
because you were a Japanese girl. And he
Japanese
was,
girl, yeah. He's from here and
Okay.
he loved nature so much I didn't really care about. He liked to go to the beaches.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't like the beaches?
I do like beaches, but I don't know, sometimes sand. It's getting to
Sand
my
gets
eyes
everywhere.
and it gets
Yeah, it's
everywhere.
I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere.
Getting to my eyes cause a lot of problems and stuff, so
Okay. All right.
yeah.
Okay, and that lasted a long time.
A year or so.
It was a long time this time.
Mhm.
I guess you liked that guy. Was the breaking up with him difficult?
Yes, it was very, very difficult for me. Yeah, because that was like real relationship that I ever had.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, that was pretty hard.
Okay.
But I left Hawaii like immediately after I
Okay.
broke up with him. So
All right, and then
Mhm.
you
I
went to Michigan, and then you found somebody else,
I did, yeah.
another
Another dude, yeah.
American.
American, yeah.
Okay.
We
All
took
right.
the same class and we started to talk in the group project.
Okay,
that
all
we were in. Yeah.
All right, and it was love at first sight.
It wasn't. It wasn't.
No. Okay.
No.
Uh, and that lasted a long time.
About 2 years.
2 years.
So almost like the entire time when I was in Michigan, I dated with him.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
All right, cool,
That was
good.
cool.
And you really like that guy.
I did.
I'm assuming because it's 2 years, and 2 years is a very long time.
Mhm.
All right. But after him was
I went back to Japan after that.
okay.
And I dated the Japanese guy for the first time.
For the first time.
Yeah.
What? How old were you when you dated a
I
Japanese
was
guy for the first time?
24.
24.
Yeah, and he
Okay.
was 22.
Why younger?
I didn't really care the age, but
Okay.
we just met.
All right. And how? So you had 3 American guys, and then all of a sudden you're back to a Japanese guy.
Mhm.
That must have been hard to get used to, then,
Yes.
right?
Mhm.
What was the difference between him, and how they operated and how he operated?
Um,
What was the biggest difference that you noticed?
I noticed that Japanese guys don't really compliment Japanese girls. I
Is
was
that
like,
a thing? Like I hear that.
yeah,
but
yeah. I was so used to be called like pretty or beautiful a lot.
No.
So
Like kawaii, but they never said
no,
anything
they
like
never
that.
say anything like that.
Ever, not once.
Yeah, maybe he didn't really think that I'm cute or something.
I don't think it's
know.
that. I think
I
it's
don't
the
know.
culture though. Like they're not raised. You guys aren't raised to
Yeah,
be
complimenting
praising
each other,
everybody
yeah.
all the time. So even if he thinks it, he's not gonna say it, right? Or
Yeah, maybe that's a culture thing, I think.
okay.
Yeah. So that was kind
And
of
so you liked that then? You wanted to be called pretty or
Of course,
beautiful.
of course, everybody wants to be
I
called
feel like
beautiful.
if I say that like too many times, the person gets like
I
stop
never
it.
get tired of
Really?
it. I never get tired
I mean,
of it.
obviously, by the person you're dating, right? You don't want to be called that all the time by somebody you're not dating, right? Or do you accept it even if it's from somebody that
I accept
likes you
it.
or
I accept it.
yeah, and that makes you happy?
That makes me happy. Yes.
Okay, good. Okay.
That doesn't make you happy
Uh,
to be called beautiful or handsome or good looking.
not many people call me beautiful, but handsome or good looking, sure, yeah. Even if it's from like my
Strangers.
strangers don't usually call me handsome or good looking, but even if it's from like a family member or like my family member's friend or
Yeah.
something like that, yeah, it feels good. It feels good, I guess. Yeah.
Yes.
So, but that's the biggest difference between.
That's the biggest difference, and I also felt like we Japanese guys don't really talk. So
Okay.
yeah, so I kind of wanted to talk about like how our relationship would go.
Okay.
Like, do you want to get married or do you want to, certain things.
Hmm.
But he didn't really want to talk, or maybe he didn't really know how to express himself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he was first of all he was Japanese, and
was
you don't
young,
express
too.
yourself exactly. And then second of all, he was young,
Mhm.
and young guys can't express themselves in any culture.
Any
I
culture,
think so, yeah.
even in America.
Even in no, of course, it makes no difference. In America, if it's Japan, if you're young, there's no way you're gonna. You don't have enough life experience to sort of even know how to express yourself. So I'm sure no, that doesn't mean like all young people have no idea how to
Mhm.
express themselves, but it's gonna be harder if you're younger. I think, in my opinion, especially if you're a guy, and especially if you're a Japanese guy. So.
Mhm.
Yeah, that must have been a weird, I don't know, culture shock for you since your first experiences were with non-Japanese guys and going from that to Japanese guys.
Yeah,
It's,
those are two main different things that I realized.
have you dated guys from any other cultures?
I don't think so. No, just American and Japanese.
And after this guy was another Japanese guy?
No. After that guy, cause that lasted for 2 years.
Okay,
And I
alright.
came here and I kind of started to date and see like some people.
So you've only had one Japanese boyfriend?
Yes.
Oh wow, so you don't have a lot to compare to.
That's
And he was
true,
young.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So,
true.
and the oldest guy you've been with is, I don't want to out you, but 30s maybe. still in the 20s but older than you,
The Japanese guy
or any like what's the oldest
Oh,
guy you?
the guy I dated when I was in Michigan, he was 6 years older than me.
Okay, all right,
Yeah.
all right,
He was pretty mature.
all right. That's good. And so you have a preference? I don't know. What kind of guys do you usually like?
I think
Like-
since I get used to American guys a lot,
Yeah.
I like American guys more.
Okay. All right.
Mhm.
American guys. So you mean like personality-wise, you prefer
Personality-wise,
American
yeah.
personality
Mhm.
to a Japanese personality?
Mhm.
Uh, you have height preferences or
Height,
weight preferences or
height doesn't really matter.
Height doesn't matter.
I'm a pretty tall girl, so
she's really tall. She's really
I'm
tall.
pretty tall, so I can't really choose.
You can't discriminate by height.
Can't discriminate by height. It's
Okay.
yes.
And weight preferences.
If he's not too fat, I'd be fine. And I don't like skinny people.
So in the middle. Is,
In the middle, yeah.
All right, that's pretty general. Race preferences, like do you prefer
I like anybody that's attractive to me.
anybody that's attracted to you? Okay. And that you also find attractive though.
I'm sorry, I like anybody that's attractive to me.
Attractive to you.
Attractive to me, yes.
Okay, okay,
yes,
okay.
yes.
Okay. It doesn't matter like white guys, black guys, Latino guys, Asian guys.
I don't think that matters, yeah.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
good. But I do know that you like guys with beards.
I do.
That's the thing about her. She likes bearded guys. I did notice that. Why is that? Why do you like bearded guys as opposed to clean shaven guys?
I like wild people.
Wild looking people or
Wild looking people. And I also like personality wise, I like manly people more.
Okay, all right.
I want someone to lead me.
Okay, okay. And
Yeah.
the beard represents manliness.
I think so, yeah, that's
That's
pretty
like a-
stereotypical, but yes.
It's a big beard and he's manly. He's gonna
Mhm.
take you and guide you somewhere. Okay,
Yeah,
that sounds pretty general. I think most girls, I don't know. I think a lot of Asian girls don't like guys with beards.
that's true.
Yeah, I think they like a more younger,
Clean shaved,
clean
yeah.
shaven, younger look.
That is true, actually.
Okay, interesting. So do you have any advice for guys who want to date Japanese girls, or even the opposite? Like, do you have advice for American girls on how to get, or
Japanese
just
guys?
non-Japanese people on how to get Japanese people?
How to get Japanese people.
I guess.
Okay.
Well, first, from your experience as a Japanese girl,
Mhm.
what should guys do to impress
To
or
impress,
to pull
yeah.
in a Japanese girl? Should they choose to date a Japanese woman?
I think we are not used to be called beautiful or anything like that. Japanese girls definitely like that.
Okay.
So there's that.
So compliment them.
Compliment them. Yeah, that's pretty much it actually.
That's
It's
all?
that easy.
It can't be it.
actually.
It can't be it. That can't be all. No. No. As I know many people who do that and they fail miserably. I failed miserably doing
Did
that.
you?
Of course. Yeah. Of course. I'm not. I don't. No. I don't have
Did you
success.
try to do anything else besides that?
Of course I did.
Such
Yeah, that's
as
what I mean.
what?
Like, well, no, yeah, I'm asking
Such as
you.
what?
You have to tell. You have to tell us what to do. I don't know what to do. I do whatever works. So I do a lot of things, and if that works, it works. But we need like do this and do this and do that, and therefore you might have a better chance at getting a girl if you do that.
Okay.
So compliment.
Compliment.
Okay.
That's the biggest thing.
Okay.
And I'm also a pretty simple person, so that can get me pretty easily.
Okay.
And also,
No. You're not easy. No.
a lot of Japanese girls may not speak English, like speak fluent English.
Yeah.
So help them
With English.
with
Or help them
English
get
or
around.
anything. Like they first move here, they don't know how to, rent apartment or whatever the situation that they have. Help
Yeah.
them and
That's good advice
Yeah.
for girls who come here, though. How about if a non-Japanese person goes to Japan? What can they do?
That's a really good question.
Right.
That's a really good question because I don't know. That'll
Wow.
be. Okay, so there are a bunch of Japanese girls that like foreigners because they want to
So why
study
here?
English or they want to, they like the culture here.
Okay.
So hang out with them.
Hang out. How do you get them to hang out with you though?
Go to the
This
bars.
is the problem. Go to
Go
bars,
to the bars, yeah.
and talk to them.
Talk to them, yeah.
I did notice that I think Japanese, they like to be talked to.
Yeah.
Everybody has this image of them as being like they don't want anybody to talk to them. They're kind of cold or whatever. But I think if you just
Sure.
say something to them, they will respond to you.
Mhm.
And yeah, I mean, I don't do that a lot, but
You should do that.
I should do that. I
You
know.
should.
I mean, I have a lot of Japanese friends. I don't need to do that anymore. but
Like to
for girls,
attract the
yeah,
girls, yeah.
attract girls, yeah. I think it is just as simple as saying something. Just talk to them,
Mhm.
right?
You should do that. Yeah, it's as simple as that.
Yeah. Okay. This has been Mari. She has given us a lot of great insight into dating Japanese girls, and hopefully you guys can take this and go get yourself a Japanese person or whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be Japanese, but sometimes it's interesting to listen to somebody give you insight from one culture standpoint to the another culture's you understand that, right?
I do
You know what I'm talking
understand
about?
that. Yeah, I know what you're
As
talking
long as you
about.
understand that, that's all
All
that
matters.
matters. And if they understand it, then that's good too. I hope you had fun.
I had so much fun. Thank
Really?
you so much for having me. Yeah,
Of
it's
course,
always nice
of
to talk
course.
with you. He's a
Oh,
great guy.
I'm a good guy.
Yeah.
I'm a great guy. All right, say goodbye to everybody.
Bye.
Tell them to like my channel and subscribe to my channel and comment and everything.
If you haven't yet, please like his channel down below and like any social media he has, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and whatever it is. And he's great.
She's great. She's greater than me. So thank you
Shut
for
up.
watching. I'll see you next week. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye bee is my
Oh,
bye bee.
bye bee.
Bye bee.
It's your thing.
It's my thing. I'm trying to make it a thing. Bye bee. Just a little reminder. My books are still on sale. Check out the links below. Thanks.